AJTHEBOLD started a Minecraft SMP. If you don't know who he is, he's that guy that posted a video about his Minecraft dog and it blew up. The server is a 5,000 block border and there is no end dimension, no cheating, and no stupid claims. But there is one main goal that kicked off the server. The first one to kill AJTHEBOLD each month wins $100. He used a genius strategy called, with no real plan I logged onto the server, and this is what happened. After the initial grind to get my underground base up and running, it is time to build another, hopefully useful mob farm. But to keep it hidden, I need to make a hole in the bedrock. Oh, it's disabled. Thanks, Paper MC. After some scant harassment and a couple of days of testing, back in business.
And a half. This is right before...
It was at this moment that he knew.
Now that I have all the materials, let's start building. Let's speed things up a little bit. 2.5 hours later, the industrial meat grinder is finished. I also saved some villagers to start on my pre-1865 era unregulated capitalist library. Their payment is now being fed to the wolves. Along with expanding my library to help max out my tools and armor, I started my netherite mine. It was pretty uninteresting, except when I got netherite, of course. To finish maxing out my armor, I mined quartz, and finally, after 14 days of the server being open and a little bit of footage, everything was coming together. I was ready to start maxing out my in-progress sword and the rest of my tools. Things weren't looking good, but after a couple minutes of discussion in the Discord server, I learned he was paid to assassinate me, so I offered to reverse the deal. Then we took it to DMs to negotiate. Okay, I won't bore you with all the details, but basically, the new deal is we stage it and let him kill me. I pay him a max out try within 72 hours, and in return, he doesn't steal anything and leaves me alone. Sounds great, right? Everything valuable left in my base was already either stolen or blown up, and whoever paid to assassinate me knows my base coordinates. So I'm gonna have to move or something. The 3 hours of footage moved from my base didn't record properly, but it went like this. Scout a base location with a dolphin on a lead and depth strider 3. Build a temporary portal in each base connected to the nether roof, and move all my villagers across the nether roof, and they all go through the portal, and it makes another portal on top of a nearby woodland mansion for some reason. So I put them back through, break the portal, go back through again. Villagers can't go through portals if they're in a minecart, so that was a nightmare to deal with. After getting my new base in order, I got a trident while going around with the dolphin, so I enchanted it, and finally paid epic. And I forgot to put impaling on it, so get skinned. I upgraded my sword to netherite and went to AFK at the mob farm to get experience to work on the rest of it. While tabbed out, I was hit off the mob farm and landed on my boat ladder. So I got to the ground and got my recording started, but they were dead. Unsure if they fell and died, I picked up everything as they were begging me in the chat to leave it. After further inspection, I realized this isn't just any netherite armor. Team Trolley told me that it was from spawn, and if I gave it back, they would show me how to get it. Yeah, okay. Apparently there's only more Protection 6 armor out there. And after asking Epic if he knew about the existence of the armor, he said he thinks Team Charlie teammate Dampalius has a set. While talking, Team Charlie mismessaged me and clued me in that they were at the mob farm, so I went to meet up with them. After the fight, I tested if Team Charlie would have survived the fall, assuming he got kicked. With that gear, you could fall 103 blocks and live if you're at full health. So now that I was certain kicking occurred, I put trying to kill me aside and gave up the armor with the request to keep the lower level Protection 6 chestplate and helmet, and Dampalius agreed. With that resolved, I decided to focus on figuring out who paid to assassinate me. Bro, a netherite block, are you kidding? I grinded for the netherite block and